Hello, it's me. I can't even see this. Yeah. Let me start over again. I think down too low anyway. Okay. There, that's better. Hello, it's me. Slightly less medicated and not as much more manic Mark as I was in the past. Never mind, I gotta start over again. Alright. Oh, that's right. Hey, it's me, slightly less medicated manic Mark, coming to you from the bunker system located underneath the art villa found somewhere in the jungles of the Midwest. And I know this is a Halloween thing, but I just discovered again, and I was like, oh, well, I wonder if the batteries work, and I'll wear it to do this week's video, just like in the old days. Right. To cut some records, not in my hands yet, but I can't. It's been a week and a half. I had to bring my phone down because I was just going to say if I stick something in the video that's not a part of the video, I won't know what it is. So I can tell what it is here. So there's going to be. I'm going to stick in. I got a switch and I fixed the beer light. The beer light there. I'll just put it in right now. The Miller beer light, and I put an LED bulb in it, and it's just quite nice now. The switch was broken. Okay, got that. And here, here's a lamp. This is a wonderful lamp I got a long time ago. I think it was probably had to have been in a department store. It's just so crazy. It's got a motor in it, and lights, and the thing spins, the lady spins, and it's on fire, but that's a fireball. That's a modern invention in there. So that's that. Then here's the shot of the shooting trophy with another wonderful space age bowling trophy I've got right next to it. There, you got that. My wife found this shelf out of a refrigerator with the Gruneau logo on it. Which I just thought they made radios, but apparently they made refrigerators too. And this is an enamel drawer, like a cooling drawer, crisper, something metal with the logo on it. Okay, put that up there. And what else is up there? Okay, that's about it. What is it? Oh, and here's a giant cookie in the shape of a basketball. And here's the cookie with the unicorn on top of it. And I bought the cookie shaped basketball just because it was so funny. And it was discounted, but it was funny. And oh, Myers, I keep telling myself, except for bread, which they do a pretty good job baking bread there. But anything else they make, like their fried chicken, is horrible. Anything they make in their kitchen, it's just really not good. So I kind of avoid. And the cookie was not, it was okay. And I shouldn't have eaten it, but here's a photograph of Luna. This is the one bad dog quirk she's got. She likes to stick her nose in the refrigerator every time I open it. She's not like pulling stuff out. She just smells everything on the first shelf. And that's the end of it. And then she gets out. It's so crazy. And one last thing I'm sticking in is my wife is making art. I stopped making art 3 years ago completely. And then my wife just starts making art. So I had all this shit all over the table. I should have a photograph of that. Maybe I'll take one and stick it in. This is all her shit. Now I had the table all covered up like this too, right? So it's like, well, you've got to clean off the table. But now that she's got it covered up, I just say, oh, I'm very happy for you. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm supportive. That's right. I'm supportive of the arts. Why? Because I was an artist at one time. I know how hard it is. And here's the thing that I put my glasses in. That's right, it's a fish thing, a fish ashtray. I put glasses in. Anyway, that was a lot of fun, wasn't it? So we'll turn this off. Turn that off. Cell phones are amazing. I'm starting to learn how to use them more as soon as I learn how to turn them on. Okay, so that's come off. We'll just turn that off. I don't even know if you could see it blink. The head's kind of cold down here. I'm going to put this back on. Put that on, set that over there, and grab a stack of records. Oh my God! I do have another story to tell. Stack of records. So I always call half-price books half-price, full-price, super high-priced books because their stuff's pretty high in there. Most of the time, sometimes something squeezes in that's not terrible, but nothing's half-price. So I'm digging into records, right? I'm down, I'm sitting on the floor. So sometimes I just hear things that are funny. So there's this guy in there, and apparently he walks up to the counter, and he's got more than one of the same DVD, like 3 of them. And he goes, look, this one's 14, this one's 16, and this one's 18. I just want to know why you have 3 of the same DVDs on the shelf that are all priced differently. And I can tell by his voice that he's just going to be annoying. There's just something about his voice that I can tell he's going to be annoying. Oh, well, he's called a manager. So the manager comes up and he goes, well, the high-priced one was, it's a digital copy, so the digital ones always cost more than the Blu-ray. The Blu-ray digitals cost more, the Blu-ray cost more than the, you know. So he goes, oh, well, I knew he wasn't done yet, so it goes away a little while. And he comes back and goes, well, you know, these DVDs are available at Target. And, oh, no. And then he says, well, at a pawn shop you can get it for this. And the girl behind the counter says, well, you know, we're a different business than a pawn shop. And he goes, oh, I know. So he backed off enough. And then he comes back a little while later and he goes, this one and this one, you can get them at Amazon and, or he said Target, for less money. And they mumble something. He goes, well, you know, you have to compete with these people, and you're selling used videos for more money than they're charging for new videos. And they're like, well, you know, we put them on the stock. It's whatever. You know, it's a business. You get what you can for them, right? Why is this guy complaining? Why does he? Oh, I like coming here, but you know, you got to compete. And then he went and came back and said something about the same thing with Amazon. Well, you know, this one here you can buy on Amazon. And they were very nice, tried to be nice to the guy. So I just reached across the counter, just kind of grabbed him and shook him a little bit. Like, if you don't like it, leave. Order it on Amazon. Okay, let's start out. I might feature something for this, but normally I don't because you've got to play the whole side and people won't stand for that. I thought I had to pay too much money for this too. This was at least full price. Came from the same place. This is what I was looking at when he was going through his thing. John Cage and Lee Jaron Hiller, HPSCHD 4 harpsichord, and computer-generated tape sounds. Yay! And then there's a string quartet and the American Contemporary thing on this too, I think. I still haven't found a place to put. I haven't taken them up yet. Diver Man, Scuba Man. I think this is, it's from the show, although I'm not sure, but here's the Get Smart album I decided to buy. I don't ever buy comedy stuff, but Get Smart was just something I grew up with and have fond memories of. Okay, the love songs of Wilbur. Come on. Oh no, why are you stuck together? Why is this? Why is it stuck together? Oh, that. I don't need to describe why it was stuck together. You don't need to know. The love songs of Wilbur Meschel. It's just one time. Sometimes I just find stuff I've never seen before. $4. I don't know who Wilbur Meschel is, but it's on Pro ABC. And because cover of My Sweet Lord, Beatles' My Sweet Sweet Lord, and a tune from Jesus Christ Superstar, Percy Faith, I think of you, Percy Faith. There he is on the back. Percy Faith. Diana Washington, I Concentrate on You. That was $1. That's a nice, interesting photograph. I like how it's framed and cropped. I like that. 1976 disco album. It's on RC, yay! The new birth disco. I don't know. Anyway, I picked it up for $1. And for $1, it's the Vugs. First album of theirs I think I've ever owned. Sealed on Columbia Special Products. It's Animal Song Parade. Oh man. And this, I'm going to tear this off so you can see it better. And why not? I love to do that. On Plantation Records, look at that. Look at that cover. Oh my God, it's crazy. Wake Up America. Battle Hymn of Lieutenant Calley, C Company, featuring Terry Nelson. Wake Up America, Johnny Reb, Buffalo Soldiers, War and Wars, War Baby, blah, 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 blah. And there'll be something interesting on that. It's Don Costa. There's a wonderful photograph of Don Costa. Wall-to-wall sound on what? United Artists. Don Costa. Million sellers. And because I took some other things in the trade, this was expensive and it's been there a long time, but it's on RCA. It's a wonderful cover. It's a trio, the Versatones. Beautiful cover. 1957 on RCA, the Versatones. Might have to sample something from that to share at the end of the video. Charles Irwin, that was in the dollar bin. Intergalactic love song, Sons of the Gods, Cosmic Fever. This is fusion, maybe. Probably won't. I'll test drive it, but I probably won't offer anything by the way of samples. He had a bunch of these in the dollar bin. The perspective percussion albums from. Ooh, this is on Somerset. This is a direct ripoff of. Oh my God! It's all flashy. It's Commands label. Maybe I don't have that one, which is frequently the case. Andre Previn, Andre. Here he is smoking a cigarette, Andre Previn. Nice photograph. Probably never seen a photograph of him before. I don't think I have. But there he is on the cover. Stradivarius strings, sealed. Broadway sampler. That's right. What a treasure. Mr. Calypso featuring Lloyd Foodoos. Or Food Ooze. Also sealed, it's The Living Trio, plays TV and motion picture music. On stereo, Time, Rodgers and Hart, percussion and strings. Oh my God, this is so exciting. It's Leo Diamond. He's a good harmonica player. Made some interesting things, and this is not an interesting cover. However, since he's a good harmonica player, there may be something interesting on the album. There's a photograph of Leo. May or may not have seen a photograph of him before. Interesting cover on this Larry Elgart album titled Visions. Larry Elgart and his orchestra Visions, American Legends. Bobby Scott, who's an interesting guy, had something to do with this album. And there's a photograph of Larry on the back. He hit pay dirt this week on Artist Photographs. And last but not least, because now I bought a number of these, were $1 a piece, and I have them, but I just wanted to make sure I had good scans, because I've noticed I don't have good scans on some of them. Some of the earlier posts from over a decade ago. So this will be nice, probably to upgrade the blog. There you go. That's the end of it. I had just one more photograph to share. the end of this video or another story. Oh, he told that story. Was there another story? I can't remember. Something to do with... I talked about the cookie. That's right. So that's the end of it. We talked about the cookie. Turn the thing off and go share the musical sample.
I got juice. I got juice. You got juice. You got juice. What you gonna do? What you gonna do with those shoes? With those shoes. Well, I'm gonna put them on and walk. Then I'm gonna jump, jump, jump. Then I'm gonna rock and roll my blues away. I've got hands. I got hands. You got hands. You got hands. What you gonna do? What you gonna do with those hands? With those hands. Well, I'm gonna clap, 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 clap. Then I'm gonna jump, jump, jump. Then I'm gonna rock and roll my blues away. Well, I'm gonna rock, rock, rock. Then I'm gonna roll, roll, roll. Then I'm gonna rock, 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 rock. Then I'm gonna roll, roll, roll. Well, I'm gonna rock and roll my blues away. Hey! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Top, top, top! I got blues. I got blues. You got blues. You got blues. What you gonna do? What you gonna do with those blues? With those blues. Well, I'm gonna shout, 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 shout. Then I'm gonna jump, jump, jump. Then I'm gonna rock and roll my blues away. Well, I'm gonna rock, 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 rock. Then I'm gonna roll, roll, roll. Then I'm gonna rock, 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 rock. Then I'm gonna roll, roll, roll. Well, I'm gonna rock and roll my blues away. Well, I'm gonna rock and roll my blues away. Well, I'm gonna rock and roll my blues away. Well, I'm gonna rock and roll my blues away.
Don't you desert me? No, no, no. Shove it on down, shove it on down. Boom, boom, bang. Well, I know that this old world's at an end. There's nothing left but the sun. But the sunlight, shove it on. I hope. Let me board the mothership. Oh, sons of the gods, don't let me no. I hope and I pray, oh yeah, you come back and save me one day. Oh, sons of the gods, remember that last night, yeah. Shove it on down. Don't you desert me. The day will come when there'll be wars everywhere. Famine will spread through the land. All over the dang. Shibble